And I'm live. Hey guys, welcome into Flippin Hippos YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me. Today is January 1st, 2019. The first official full day of the new year is, for most of you, probably almost over with, about halfway through for me with my weird vampire schedule. I feel pretty good about what I've gotten accomplished on the first day. Like I said, my 5 o'clock is like everybody else's noon. So I haven't gotten as much as I wanted done at work, per se. But I had Keith home one extra day from his job outside the house. So I utilized that. We went and got groceries and ran some errands and did some stuff around the house I needed his help with. And I'll be working all evening after this show. So thank you for coming in. How is everybody else's first day of January 2019? Hi, Justin. Hi, Kelly. Thank you for coming. Welcome in, Julie. Happy New Year from Florida, she says. Well, Happy New Year from Pennsylvania. Hi, Chris. Hi, Tammy. Happy New Year to you too, hon. I'm more of a night owl than a day person, but I wouldn't really say I'm not a day person. I'm just not a morning person. My body wants to have a rhythm where I stay up late and sleep in. I like daytime. I like sunlight. I'm not like a vampire, but I'm just not a morning person. I don't like when it's getting dark at like 4 in the afternoon. That is complete and utter poop. It makes me feel tired and lazy and useless, and I know I shouldn't, and I try to fight it, but it happens every stinking year. And this summer, when the sun is up until 9 or 10, I feel motivated and full of energy until 9 or 10. And then in the winter, it's dark at like 4, and I'm like, oh, I feel like my day is done. Welcome in, Tim. Thank you for showing up. There's Sheila. Hi, Sheila. She hates, Happy New Year. Tim hates mornings. I have no idea what Justin's talking about, but then again, I hardly ever do. Kelly wishes it would. Yeah, it's been raining a lot here, but the good news is when it rains here, sometimes in the winter, and it did it this past week, the temperatures go up to like the 50s and the 60s, and to us at this time of year, that's hot. So better than snow and cold, right? Chris is in his pajamas. You know, this is like my lunchtime, so I wish I could have a normal sleep schedule, but it's just never going to happen, so I give up. I'm not fighting it anymore. That's not cool. 70 degrees. Okay, hi, Jamesons. Welcome in. Well, still in your pajamas is different. If you work from home for yourself, one of the perks of that is you can like literally just walk from the bedroom to your eBay room and get to work and work in your pajamas all day if you want. Kelly's in Butler. That's about 20-30 minutes north of here, I think. I think that's north. I think. I don't know. It's not that far. Okay, so Keith and I, and the spirit of being completely transparent and honest, everything I'm about to show you was actually sourced in 2018. But this is the first haul video of 2019. Hi, Bill and Dave. So this stuff was purchased on Sunday, the 30th of December. So this was purchased last year. But this will be the first this is the first haul video, period, of 2019. I got a lot of stuff, so I'm just going to kind of jump in, and hi Michelle, just to try to keep up with the chat as I go. We're going to start with Plush, as we always do on this channel. Look at this guy. Da, 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 da. Y'all, I just sold his brother for like $20 a couple weeks ago. I had a blue one, blue and white maybe, very similar to him. I think it was the exact twin, just different colors. It went for like 18, 20 bucks. And so when I saw him, I thought, I'm getting him. Oh, and I should say the other one I sold within a day and a half of being listed. So it's a no-brainer. I did pay $2. He is the cheap brand I'm always telling you guys about that people like. the Classic Toy Company. Happy New Year's, Flippin' Daddy. Thank you for coming in. Tracy Thrift is just setting up her stuff. New beginnings at the new year. This is a no-brainer. He was 99 cents. And I did pull his overalls off in the store to check his tag. Because I don't want like generic claw machine minions. I want the real deal, which he is. But even better, when I turned him over to pull his pants down, look what I saw. He's a Build-A-Bear minion. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up starting with him around 20. Maybe more, depending on how much he weighs. We'll see. It depends on the plush, Tracy. There's like a lot of factors that go into it. But just like with clothes or anything else, the most I would put into a plush is dependent upon how much I can get out of the plush. Most 99 cents, $1.99. But there were some anime ones that I paid like $4 for that went for $40. So it just depends. I find most of my plush in the summertime, I get a lot of it from yard sales. And that's my favorite time. That's how I ended up with death piles of 400 plush. I just walk onto people's, like, people will have like a whole lawn just laid out with like 50 plush. And I just walk up there and be like, I want all of this. Do you have a box? And I'll give you this much for it all. And they're all so happy to get rid of the whole thing. That's where I get most of it. I also find it at, I want to say church sales, rummage sales, things like that. Though everything I'm showing you now is all from the Goodwill because it's Pittsburgh and it's cold and we don't have yard sales right now, so. Well, it would depend on the plush, though. I would be really hard pressed to pay for it, and I don't even think I would pay unless there was like a Disney snake I sold for $60. If I ever found him again, I'd probably pay $5. But it just really depends on how much I'm going to get out of it. Just like with anything else. But yeah, all the plush I'm showing you now came from Goodwill because that's the only place we have to source right now. Till it's springtime. I lucked out with another Build-A-Bear. And this one is, I believe, oh my gosh. I know what they're called. Are these rescue pets? I know they're called like something cutie tootie. Rescue pets. But yeah, he's a Nickelodeon Build-A-Bear. And I paid only 99 cents for him. And I dropped the bag. So, talk to Henry for a second. Say hi to the people, Henry. Now I'm dropping everything. I love live shows. They're just so much fun to show the world. What a spastastic klutz and amateur spaz I am. Jameson, I would have to say yes. Especially if it's Build-A-Bear plus Disney or plus Nickelodeon or plus a Ninja Turtle or any kind of pop culture special character. I would absolutely pay $5 for a new Tags Jeffrey Toys R Us draft. Absolutely. Especially if it was over 2 feet big. I've never sold the Build-A-Bear clothing separately, Flippin' Daddy. I've only ever sold animals with costumes on them. So I don't know if the clothes do well by themselves. That is Paw Patrol. What did I call it? Did I call it Paw Patrol? Safety? I don't know. I can't even remember what I thought it was called. Paw Patrol. Hi, Donatella. Happy New Year. Oh, so this is a brand that is a bolo for plush. Dandy Collector's Choice. But you want to be careful with the Dandy Collector's Choice because some of the smaller ones don't really go for that much money. So I wouldn't say just blanket dandy collector's choice. I would still say look them up before you get them, comp them if you can, because some of the smaller ones only go for 12 or 10, and you don't want to pay $3 or $4 for that. So just you know, be mindful. But dandy collector's choice is one to pick up, and I would say if you find them for 99 cents or 50 cents or cheaper than that at a yard sale, get them all and comp them when you get home and sort them out then, because they would definitely be worth that little bit. I said Rescue Pets. I think Rescue Pets was a show when my kids were younger. Isn't that the one that sang the song about teamwork? So this is a bigger one of the dandy. It's pretty large. It is a beautiful, soft blue bunny, and Easter's right around the corner. So he was only 99 cents too, you see? So with the right keywords, you know, like Easter bunny, Easter rabbit, and his title, I feel confident that I can get him to go pretty quick. Justin says he's been spending money like he thinks he's rich. Don't we all? We all think we're superstars. Tammy says clothes do sell well separately depending on the outfit. And I would absolutely say if she says it so, it is so. Tammy's a pretty good, reliable friend of mine. Wonder Pets. What's gonna work? Teamwork. That song. I think that was Wonder Pets. You're right. Heather, hi. Welcome in. Okay, so this was 99 cents. You guys have probably seen these before. If you watched our video on how we pack and prep plush for shipment, I had the whole set. I had Tiger, Eeyore, Piglet, Pooh, and that's it. There's 4. And this is just Eeyore by himself. But he was 99 cents, so I grabbed him up. He's official Walt Disney. He still has this nice little hang tag. And I grabbed this one because Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so I got to get this one up as quick as I can. Gallery is a okay brand. It's kind of like the bread and butter, I guess, of the plushies. But it's a pink M&M. Or no, it's the green M&M, I'm sorry, in a pink outfit. Like a cat. She is a pink M&M. And she's dressed like a pink cat. And she's holding a little heart that says, "You're perfect." So I figured with Valentine's Day, we're coming around the corner. She was a good find. She was 50 cents. And again, with Easter coming around the corner, I couldn't resist this guy. He is also Gallery. M&M's on the other side of the tag. But this is a teddy bear wearing a purple egg-shaped M&M. So I will probably put this up as like M&M Easter teddy bear, M&M's or something. I'll figure out the keywords when I sit down. This guy is Gans Webkins. His code is unopened and not used, which makes them more valuable. He was 50 cents. Him and both the M&M's came out of the 50-cent bin. Chris, I'm not sure what you're saying, yes or no to. So, anyway, this Webkins, he's like the furry. You see how like the hairs, the Webkins that have like this kind of hair, we do better with. And then always, if their code is unused and not open, they do better. And I might have to keep this one. It was only 50 cents. And I may live in Pennsylvania now, but most of you probably know I was originally born and raised in Arizona. So I might have to put this little guy on my desk. I just love him. Hi Donna, thank you for coming. Alright, so I'm going to show you a couple of oddball items that we don't normally source that we did. Just because they were 99 cents. So we went to a different Goodwill Sunday. We tried something new. I want to say it was like a 25-minute drive. It wasn't that far away, but it's one that we had never been to before because it's so far north. And we have like our little, like our 3 or 4 here closer that we can go to. And every once in a while we just look at the map and we pick a Goodwill that's farther away. This one is up north, like I said, about 25 minutes on the highway. And it's in a neighborhood that's wealthier, I guess I want to say. Tim, the Webkins, they depend on a lot of things. You just have to comb them. Some of the animals go for more money than some of the other animals. I've never understood why. I think that just some of them are more popular. The hairy looking ones like that go for more. It depends on size. But they can go anywhere from 10 to 18, just depending. And sometimes higher. And sometimes people are selling them for $7, but I won't price mine that low. So yeah, we tried a new Goodwill to us. It's in an affluent neighborhood. That's the word I want to use. And we were kind of disappointed because a lot of times when you think when you're going to go to a Goodwill that's in an affluent neighborhood, you're going to find stuff in there that's better, you know, higher end brands, more designer brands that's being donated by the people in the general area. Not so much. Wasn't impressed at all. I was impressed by their layout. Like they were really way super more organized and made more sense in the way their store was laid out and the way their clothes were sorted than any of the other ones I've been to. But as far as what we found, just tons of bread and butter stuff and stuff we can find staying closer to home. But we bought some there, and then we went to the one closest to our house and stocked up a little bit more. Green was the 99-cent color of the day, so unless... There we go. These went through the wash with the tags on. That's how we roll. We wash and dry everything Monday, and then it gets shown to you on Tuesday on the hauls, and we start listing and photographing on Wednesday. So you can see the little wiggly tag, but they do okay through the washer and dryer, and that way I know how much stuff was when I do my haul. We don't cut them off to wash them. We cut them off as we take the photos, and some of the stuff actually won't be being listed now. I know I told you guys before we keep a backup pile, a death pile in the winter just in case we ever get snowed in. We want to have like a week to 2 weeks worth of stuff here to work on. So some of this bread and butter stuff will get taken upstairs and put into our back pile, and then some will come down, and we just keep rotating it. I have personally never found a Webkins that sold for $70, but maybe someday. That would be awesome. So I picked this up because it was just 99 cents. It's just a black denim skirt. I do pretty well with denim skirts of all brands. Black and the dark wash, the light wash, the distressed, the denim, the destroyed. I just do really well with denim skirts. More so in the spring and summer, but I'm not going to pass this up for $1. It is White House Black Market. I personally will probably start this at $25 or $30 with free ship. But you're talking to the person who puts the Eris Pastel and the Old Navy denim skirts up for $20. So I do what I want. I like to price things high. I don't want to be part of the problem of everybody rushing to the bottom. And I have, you know, Keith and I have no problem with waiting for things to sell because we have almost 1,900 listings. So enough stuff is rotating all the time and being lowered that it doesn't really affect our bottom line anymore when we price too high. Keith's price is high, and I probably price too high. Let's just say it that way. But I get it. A lot of the times I surprise people. So this was $1. It's also White House Black Market, out of season, but again, it's cute. And it's not cold everywhere. There are still some places that are warm. Or maybe somebody might buy this to wear with like a nice blazer or a cardigan. And this is the limited. So It's, you know, a mall brand, but it was 99 cents. And like I tell you guys all the time, sometimes it's not about the brand. Check out this shirt. Now, this is something somebody would wear like for an evening out or to a club, I guess. And they would probably wear it even in the winter when it's cold, because you can wear a jacket or a coat to the restaurant or wherever you're going. But that's just like super, super cool. And I will use keywords like evening and sequins in the title. Justin, it's about time you started, Posh. Jeez. So, unfortunately, the label on this shirt didn't like the dryer. It melted. But it's still got on the breast there, it still says Columbia. And we'll take measurements and put those in the listing. I say we. This is a men's shirt, so Keith is in charge of this guy. It has a zipper breast pocket as well. It's just a really nice, cool, like nice feeling shirt. It's an extra large. It's polyester, but it feels like, I don't know, kind of silky, I guess. So it's a shame about that, but that's okay because we still have Columbia there, so we can still say it's Columbia without anybody calling us out, or we could put measurements in. Stuff happens. Where did Wade sneak in? Hi, Wade. I did not see you sneak in. Yes, Happy New Year. Happy 2019, Wade. Thank you for peeping in. Okay, so you guys know that all the time, since the beginning of time, because Keith and I are 100% self-taught. But before we started flipping clothing, we didn't even know a fourth of an eighth of what we know now. Like, we literally buy jeans and graphic t-shirts and that's it. So we learned by spending 99 cents on items, bringing them home and finding out if they were a good find or not. And we still do that. We are still willing to pick up new things that we have never heard of, because the worst case, something that you buy for 99 cents, you're going to get your money back. So sorry about that. Never heard of this brand. We're going to try it out. 99 cents. It is a men's button front, long sleeve, purple shirt. It's a nice looking purple shirt, but we'll see. Okay, and then we found this slew of t-shirts, and they were all 99 cents. I don't know how many of these are going to make it into the store, and you guys will see why. First we have this one. Star Wars. And then we have the Joker from Batman. It's on like Donkey Kong. And on the back it says Donkey Kong Returns. This is the Wolverine. This is Wolverine from X-Men. And the Joker and Harley Quinn. So I don't know how many of those are going to make it into the store. Keith and I will definitely be trying them on and seeing which ones that we want to keep for ourselves. Thank you, Lisa, for subscribing. Hi, Savvy Seagull. Welcome in. This is one that will make it into the store because neither one of us have any interest. The ones I showed you are all comic book characters in movies and video games that Keith and I absolutely are fans of. Harley Davidson is cool and all, but I'd rather sell it than wear it. And it's a long sleeve, so it's in season. I don't know, Chris. I don't know. I haven't seen any of the Star Wars movies since the second trilogy that was a travesty. I think they're a sellout. I think they're a cash cow. I will not see the new movies. But being that I was born in 78 and brought up on the originals and was a fan of Princess Leia my entire life, I still buy Star Wars stuff. I won't buy the new stuff. But something like that with just the plain Star Wars, I would still buy it and wear it. So, you got your hardcore fans that still like the originals that will still buy merchandise. Thank you, Donatella. Thumbs up. Okay, this is 88. It's an brand. This is a mediocre. If you find it for 99 cents or $1 and it's got something going on that makes it unusual or unique, I would say pick it up. It's a pretty decent bread and butter brand if you can find it cheap enough. And it's unique. Like, you see how this one's got the graphics there? It's a long sleeve black button down. I don't watch the new movies. That doesn't keep me from loving the originals and still wanting Star Wars stuff. What was I going to say? We bought a Luke Skywalker original toy from like the 70s at a yard sale for like $5. And he has all of his pieces and he's still sitting in our bedroom in his box. I don't know if he's ever going to get listed. Nerds. We nerds like our stuff. This is the genuine Haband Gayabera. It was 99 cents. It's a Hawaiian button front shirt, but it doesn't really have any graphics or anything too fancy going on. It's got like this embroidery on the front. Hi Trina, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Better late than never, don't they always say? And this is Lucky Brand. Wow, Tammy, thank you so much for the super chat. Wow, I appreciate that. Why is Justin saying thank you? Does Justin get a cut? Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. There's your dancing hippo for you. This is Lucky Brand. Plaid, button front shirt. Keith and I do well with these, and I keep hearing from a lot of people that the Lucky Brand's men's shirts are poop, and most of them are. I will say that most of the men's Lucky Brand shirts are poop. But the pearl snaps and the nicer plaid ones, the button fronts and stuff, we do really well with, especially on Posh. So keep that in mind if you're a cross poster. Justin says I'm a mod, but it was so cute. You were like, "Oh wow, thank you." Tim, I didn't say 88 was good. I don't want to be misquoted. It's meh. It's okay. It's good for bread and butter. If you want to build up your volume with things that you can get for under $1 that you can sell for like 12 to 18 depending on the style and size, then 88 is for you. But it's not like Robert Graham good. You know what I mean? But the nicer ones with the great graphics always, and I just said that with that sequin shirt, but brand isn't always a factor when I choose something to source or Keith chooses something. Sometimes it's about style or graphics or how something looks. Chris, that's good to know. Nike, again, is something that we don't buy very often anymore unless it's unique or unusual. I feel like Nike has really been, there's been a race to the bottom and it's just oversaturated. I'm going to see what my cha-ching was, because I can't wait to see what my cha-ching was. Yes, the pearl snaps go for quite a bit on Poshmark, the Lucky Brand. There's brands that sell really well on Poshmark that people who don't cross-post, that just sell on eBay, look at me and think, why is she showing that in her haul video? Because J. Crew sells for a lot on Poshmark, and Lucky Brand sells for a lot on Poshmark, and that BB brand sells for a lot. Adam, I would absolutely agree with you. Robert Graham is a brand that I have even seen in my short time of almost 2 years being involved on and off with Keith in 2017, and then all year this year, I've seen Robert Graham. The prices dive down, but if you can find the right one, like we just sold one for 160 that was new with tags. So it's still, I would still say Robert Graham's better than 88. It's better than Lucky Brand. And if you can find them new with tags or used with the really, really bright, obscenely graphics, those will go for a lot of money. I do have videos already, Chris, on how to cross post. I have videos that are under 5 minutes long that are screen shares that show you how to cross post from eBay to Poshmark and eBay to Mercari. I also have a video showing how to set up Bonanza and numerous videos talking about cross posting and diversifying. These, I just sold jeans. No big deal, just some Levi bread and butter, but that's what keeps us paying the bills. So back to this Nike. It was 99 cents. It's got a zip up front instead of buttons there. And it's got this cool material. It's just different. You see the holes? Alright, this one, oh, I'm saving that for last. Everything I've showed you so far, other than the plush that I specifically set a different price for, was 99 cents. So all the clothing that I've shown you was 99 cents. Island Shores. This is blue, short sleeve, just plaid. Island Shores is another brand that we will always pick up for 99 cents. It's just a basic, nice bread and butter brand. Obviously, the ones that aren't as plain do better. Columbia. This is another brand that it does okay on eBay, but I feel like it does better on Poshmark. I feel like we get more money and they go faster on Poshmark than eBay. I put them on both, but yeah. We still source Columbia. I actually, Keith cleaned out his dresser about a month ago and gave me a bunch of his old dress pants and cargo shorts and pants he didn't want anymore to list for him because he doesn't like to do pants and I like pants. So he had a pair of Columbia like green cargo pants. I listed them for $25 and they sold overnight. So, and did those sell on eBay? They sold on eBay. I cross-posted them to Poshmark, but they sold on eBay overnight for $25. And they were just something Keith just didn't want to wear anymore. So, I still look for Columbia all the time. Absolutely. And I think we just sold something on Poshmark. We got an offer. I'm going to look. Tim says it doesn't need... Well, see, we rotate our in case we get snowed in. So, every week we sort out, you know, the top dollar items to make sure we keep them to list in the coming week. And then we take all the bread and butter stuff upstairs and bring down the old bread and butter stuff, and it just keeps rotating so nothing gets stale. I'm just kind of looking through the comments real quick. Yeah, jeans are like, other than plush, jeans are my absolute most favoriteest thing in the whole wide world to list. That's been a trend the last couple days. We keep getting offers on all platforms for less than 50% of what stuff is up for. I understand y'all's broke after Christmas, but we still got bills to pay. I'm running a business, not a charity. Alright, this is Tommy Bahama. You can see it. It's a men's. I'd call this like a sweater, I guess. A sweatshirt? It's a sweatshirt. It's a men's quarter zip, mock turtleneck sweatshirt. By Tommy Bahama. Fade or Faded, I've been promising my mod there, RVA Flips, Justin, a jeans video for quite some time now. And I meant to do it while I had Keith home with extra time off. I just realized it. So that's the one thing we didn't get to. I'm going to need Keith's help to film it because of how I do my jeans. I want to show you guys exactly how I do my jeans, like exactly the whole process from start to finish, because I'm disabled. I have a back injury, and we have things set up that accommodate that and make it very easy for me. And if I'm going to share my jeans process with y'all, I want to make sure I share everything so that my subscribers and viewers, and I know there's quite a few out there who are also disabled or have bad backs, can emulate my system and have a more streamlined, less painful, more productive system to do your jeans. So I really want to share that with the world, but I need help filming it, and it just keeps getting put off. I'll tell you what, Holly, my moderator Holly, who is the best at the best at the best of reminding people of stuff, if she wants to remind me next Saturday or Friday night even that I need to do my jeans video next weekend, it'll ding in my head, and then I can write it in my bullet journal for the weekend, and Keith and I can try to get that out to you guys next week sometime. But I don't want to just kind of like, excuse the expression, I don't want to half-ass a jean video. I literally want someone else filming from over there, aerial views and everything, so you can see how it's set up, so people who have a hard time doing jeans or bending over or doing any of those kinds of things can emulate my setup and be more productive and less uncomfortable, less pain, stuff like that. $3 offer on a 20 item. Poop. Everyone is being affected by... Yeah, I've heard sales are slow for everybody. Yeah, sales, used clothing, people, you guys, we're about to come into our heyday. So, I'm sorry, my back hurts, I just got to adjust. We're about to come into our heyday because people are going to start sending their Christmas money, of course, I keep saying that. But tax returns are going to start coming back. And the best time of the year that Keith and I have found, and I know there are other resellers will agree, is that February through like April, that's our fourth quarter for used clothing. That's the best time of the year for us when we're selling the most. I don't know, Kathy. I don't like to have that mindset. Even when my sales are super, super slow, I'm not giving my stuff away for free. So I don't want you to take offense, but tough love. Here's some tough love. So whether you have 50 sales or 1 sale this weekend, you still want the price you wanted for something. I don't give my stuff away. I don't get desperate and sell stuff for too cheap because I'm not making sales. And Keith doesn't either, because you bought it, you sourced it, you got the cost of goods in it, you did the work, you put all the work into it to put it up, and you wanted what you wanted for it. You shouldn't stoop to getting lower than that just because sales are slow. If somebody really wants something, they'll buy it from you. And I saw earlier people talking about countering low balls. Counter. Don't lower your bottom line because you're afraid that sales are too slow. That is how the race to the bottom starts. That is how things lose their value. But counter all the low balls reasonably, 10-15% off, and whether they buy it or not, every time you counter, your item actually gets pushed up in the searches. I know I've said that to you guys before, but it is true. Cassini will see your item as being desirable because it has an offer on it, and if they keep going back and forth with you, you're just getting all that free promotion. Your item keeps becoming more desirable to Cassini and goes up in the searches. I'm sorry, I had to stumble. I was going to say, I don't know how many times, and I try to think if I actually do, but I don't. But a lot of times, you'll see that when you're countering somebody and back and forth on a low ball, it'll sell for full price. Somebody else will just swoop in and take it. So, there's your tough love for today. Number 1, don't just take offers because you're desperate. Don't just take offers because you're scared that you're not making sales. Don't do that to yourself. You're worth a lot more than that. Your item is worth what you listed it for. And 2, just counter all your your low ballers, and they'll either come up if they really, really want the item, or it'll just get seen by more eyeballs. Bottom line. Exactly, Jameson's Closet. Okay. Lecture over. Mom lecture over, right? Okay, so this was the only thing Keith paid full price for, but we had a coupon. They gave us a scratcher card back in December, and you scratched off the snowman. I don't know if you guys had that in other states. You scratched off his belly, and then whatever it revealed was the percentage you got off. But the last day to use it was December 31st. So we used ours on Sunday. We had a couple things in here we paid full price for. This is the only men's shirt, and you guys will see why. This brand, I'm telling you, I stumbled upon it by accident over the summer. I bought a pair of men's denim shorts because they were 99 cents. I'd never heard of the brand. I brought them home. I think I sold them for like $30 overnight. And then we found a couple of this brand of fishing shirts. About a month and a half ago, they were in one of our haul videos. And they sold for like $25 and $30 across the board, like in a couple of days of listing them. So it was $5.29 full price, but we had a 50% off coupon. So probably like $3. This is not a fishing one. It's just a button-up green shirt, long sleeve, but it's got ribs. It's ribbed. Okay, we're getting into the jeans, and there's a lot. So we may run over a little over an hour. I'll go as fast as I can while keeping up with the chat. You guys have seen me go really fast on jeans before. It gets pretty comical. Alright, these are Gloria Vanderbilt. Not a brand I would normally pick up unless I found it for 99 cents in a plus size or a unique print. This one was a plus size and a unique print. If you can't see them, there's little tiny white polka dots. So they're like a orange with white polka dots, and they're plus size. Most of the Gloria Vanderbilts I buy that have the unique prints like that go pretty fast. I don't know if you guys remember the striped ones I had that were actually a smaller size. They went overnight. New NYNC, which is New York and Company. Again, not something I would buy unless it was 99 cents or plus size. These are plus size. They're low rise, straight leg, and they have some distress and rips, which always helps jeans to sell, and they have rolled up cuffed bottoms. Yes, Tammy, jeans! Oh my god, I could like go in a room full of plush and jeans and just live in there. And just alternate between just listing those two things. These are Guess. I think they're vintage. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on them before I absolutely 100% declare them vintage. But I'm pretty sure they are because they were made in the USA. Most Guess jeans that were made in the USA are from 80s and 90s. So these could very well be vintage. They have a butterfly on the butt. They have a lace up on the front. Very, very low rise and very, very wide bell bottom legs. These bell bottom flare jeans are all the rage right now. Lots of people are buying them. They're very popular. Especially when they have like these two little pockets here, or they lace up or have anything going on here. And use those in your keywords, guys. I always put, you know, like low rise bell bottom flare jeans or whatever, and they go pretty good, pretty fast for a pretty good amount of money. This is on the bottom of the left leg. Isn't that cute? And get them on Poshmark too. They do really well on Poshmark. Who told you that? Donatella, I hope that's, I sincerely hope that's sarcasm, and if it's not, then you were told all the wrong information, and please disregard whatever anyone else told you. Yeah, those Guess jeans, if they were my size, Tammy, I would keep them. They are so cool. Alright, this is a brand I've never heard of. Steve & Barry's denim. But it was 99 cents in plus size. Just some, they're gray. They're bell bottom. I wouldn't call these bell bottom. Probably just flare. For 99 cents, I figured I'd try another brand new to me. Thanks, Tim. I had heard that before too, but I had some that had that weren't, and I had some that didn't and did. So I don't know. Usually it indicates that, yes. These are Earl Jean, which is a brand that's kind of like, eh. But they were 99 cents, and they had like the rocker look to them with the flip pockets in the back that were decorated. You know, kind of like the generic Miss Me jeans. They're just a 10, which is an average size. GoDaddy Bookkeeping is the one I use, Tracy Thrifts. I really like GoDaddy Bookkeeping. For those of you that have heard me go on my GoDaddy spiel, I apologize for hearing a repeat. But the reason I like it so much is because it does sync with PayPal. It's super, super, super user-friendly and easy to use. Like, we literally just got it and went on it and taught ourselves how to use it in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. It is so super user-friendly, so easy to use. It syncs with PayPal. It syncs with your debit cards too, apparently. So one of my viewers taught me that. I didn't even know that. But I guess you can put like, if you use like one credit card or debit card typically for your business, you can link it and it will grab all that information for you. It's really easy to do mileage and put things into categories. It keeps a tally at the top, whether you're in the red or the black for the year. And it's really inexpensive. It's not that bad. So GoDaddy Bookkeeping is what I use and what I tell everyone else to use. You can use QuickBooks, but it's more expensive. It's a lot more difficult. I would say GoDaddy's the way to go. Alright, these are Soundgirl. Again, the brand, but 99 cents and the rocker jean look. These are real fancy. These are cute. And these are a smaller size. But, you know, there's small people in the world too. I do try to always pick up bigger sizes and plus sizes, but small girls need jeans too. And these are cute, and they're bell bottom. Yeah, GoDaddy also always has coupons, which is really nice. They have deals too, where like if you pay for a whole year, you get a discount and stuff. Which is why I can't really remember what Keith and I paid for ours, because we paid for like a year or two in advance with a deal. These are Old Navy Sweethearts. I will always pick up if I find for 99 cents. Size 14 or over. Old Navy. The Sweetheart, the Rockstar, any of the ones with the names. If they're size 14 or bigger and they're 99 cents, I pick them up. Those are my bread and butters. My bread and butters are usually like Old Navy, Gap, American Eagle. All the time, all day long, they sell. Yeah, Justin, I didn't even know you could do that. I was talking about GoDaddy one night and I forget who mentioned it, but that's neat. Or maybe it was in the comments and not a live show. These are Almost Famous. Again, a brand I'll get if they're like 99 cents. These have cool stuff on the back pockets. The front is pretty neat because of the contrast stitching and the whiskers there. Those are called whiskers if you didn't know. And they have rips and tears and holes. And for some reason, damaged jeans do better. Size 14 women's, yes. On Poshmark, they consider size 14 and above to be plus size. So that's just kind of like what I look for. Because on eBay, it won't be plus size, but it would on Posh. But yeah, 14 and above. This is a Aeropostale size 28. So this is smaller and not a very good brand, and I'm wondering why these are here, but I must have thought that for 99 cents they were going to work for me. These are Jennifer Lopez. These are smaller. I do pretty good with Jennifer Lopez and Jessica Simpson jeans, both of them. I only get them if I find them for 99 cents, and I'll get any size. They're usually real cute, low-rise, bell-bottoms. I'm reading the chat in case you wonder what I'm doing. I have never even heard of Stephen Barry. I figured for 99 cents it was worth trying. But, you know, I have to learn on my own sometimes, I think. And then sometimes I'm surprised. And there's brands that I've seen Megan and Winnie flip for 30 and 40 bucks that I can't give away for free. So I always, even if everyone else is advising to buy something or to not get something, I always have to try it for myself. Because some of the times I flip things that people are like, what? No, you didn't get that much. And I'm like, yeah. And then there's things I just can't give away. So Donatella says she wasn't being sarcastic. I'm trying to go back and find what exactly. Don't accept lowballs and don't lower your prices. I don't know who told you that. Probably some not based in California eBay representative reading a script on the phone, but that's not good advice at all. How many things are priced high that you're just waiting for the right buyer to come by, and lowering the price doesn't do you any favors? Like, for example, I had a Universal Studios Frankenstein mouse pad that looked like the stamps they came out with for Universal Studios, and I wanted $22 for it. Paid a quarter, by the way. And I let it sit for 6 months at 22 bucks, and I got my 22 bucks from someone who wanted a Universal Studio Frankenstein's mouse pad. Now, had I taken the other advice and just kept lowering that price, 6 months later, the same person would have bought it for 12 that would have paid 22. It's a good idea to lower your clothes prices once in a while. Like, we do ours like 5% when they go back up every month. But just going in and randomly dropping prices and taking lowball offers destroys the platform. It drives prices to the bottom. It takes the value out of a lot of brands that used to be really good. Here's the thing. If you took the time to comp it and you knew what you wanted for that item, when you comped it, you could probably trust your judgment from then. Unless, you know, it's been sitting around for a long time. You want to, you know, like I said, do a little bit at a time. But don't just accept every lowball offer you get. Counter it like at 10% off. If they really, really want it, they'll pay the market value for it. That's just the bottom line. Okay, I'm going to start ramping through jeans again, you guys. JMS, you guys know, I've told you before, this is like a Walmart or a Kmart brand, and I don't care. Not a rat's butt. If I find them for 99 cents, I buy them all day long because I flip them all day long. JMS stands for just my size, and they are a plus size brand. And if I find the jeans for 99 cents, I buy them because they go. Apparently, they have a following of women who enjoy the way they fit and feel, and specifically look for them. These are DKNY again. I would pick these up if they were plus size. These are 99 cents, and they got nice stuff on the pockets. And that's another thing I guess I should point out real quick. A lot of women's plus size clothing isn't as cute as the smaller sizes in a lot of instances. And I'm fluffy, I can say that. So if you find plus size jeans that have like the cool rocker look to them, or the flip pockets or the bling or anything like that the smaller sizes usually have, pick it up, because women who wear the bigger sizes want to have the cuter clothes and the cute things that all the small sizes have too. So those do really well if you can find plus sizes with those features that usually you don't find on them. Yeah, I cha-ching a lot during my live shows. It's like magic. Land Shark Picker, hey, what's up? Okay, so these aren't jeans, but I had to have them. Tommy Bahama. I have flipped their jeans before. Pretty well, pretty high price, especially if they're men's. I paid 99 cents for these. These are men's. I guess you'd call them, you know, chinos, khakis. So I picked those up for 99 cents. Because they're Tommy Bahama. Tammy says, I'm fluffy too. I'm trying not to be fluffy. You guys, most of you have heard the story. I gave up all junk food and alcohol except for one cheat day a week. And we'll see. Being very limited on what I can do with my back. I can't start going to the gym like most people, so. Alright, this used to be a good brand. I think this one has been pretty well run into the ground or run, you know, that race to the bottom. So I won't pay any more than 99 cents for it. A year ago, I would have paid $3.54 for these and probably gotten 40. But I'll pick them up if I find them for 99 cents. Bahama for your mama. These are Piper and Blue. Again, just an brand, and these are a smaller size, but they were 99 cents and they were cute. Jeans, anytime I find jeans with these, like, I call them little frog pockets. That might be my Southern family's expression. But these little pockets here, the frog pockets, and they have like that trousery look. If I find jeans like that for 99 cents, unless it's like a Walmart brand or some really bad brand, I usually pick them up because they're going to be your low rise, wide bell bottoms that people seem to like right now. This is an okay brand. I would say I would still probably pay $3.50 ish. Buffalo David Byton. It's an okay brand still. It used to be better. These are nice though. They're gray. They're bell bottom. They have flip pockets. Treadmill number 2 source today. That's cool. These are BKE. Let's not talk about them. I talk about them too much. Men's BKE. I flip for $40 to $50. Women's, I'm lucky if I can get 24. I think only the women's have been driven down to the bottom. These were 99 cents. I'll pick them up. I'll flip them, but I'm not paying a lot for them. The men's BKEs, I pay like full price at Goodwill, $7. Bring them home, list them for 50, take a best offer of 45 all day long. Within days of listing them, like a couple days. The women's, they sit, and I may get 20, but I'll still get them when they're 99 cents. And, oh, look at that. We're right coming up to the hour mark, and I'm on my last pair of jeans. So there were 2 items that we paid full price for. Keith's Orvis shirt and this pair of jeans I'm about to show you. So when we turned in our 15% off coupon, we got 15% off of $6.99 plus $5.29, which is Keith. I guess my human calculator is not listening to me. So I'll add up for the ease of myself. That would be like around 12 or 13 bucks. So we probably got like $2 off our order, maybe 3. I wish we could have, found more stuff that was full price that was worth paying full price for that we could have used our coupon on. But we kind of waited till the last minute. If we hadn't used it Sunday, it would have expired yesterday. So, it was something off, $2 or $3. I think it was 3 because I remember telling the girl, we used it at the one closest to our house where they really, really know us really well. They know we're resellers. They set stuff aside for us. the one girl always like puts the best jeans back and then shows me where they're at. So I guess I would like to say really quickly, it does pay off to be nice to people. And if they're nice to you and they ask you what you do, it doesn't always hurt to tell them you're a reseller, even out of goodwill, because even the manager there knows we're resellers. Everyone there knows us, and they're really kind to us, and they help us find the best stuff all the time. But I remember telling her when she rang us out, I'm pretty sure it was $3 off our order, because I think I said that's like getting three of the 99-cent items for free. And she said, yeah, and since you guys are going to sell them, that's profit on 3 items just from one coupon. So it was $3, I think. Tracy, I'm using OBS with a third-party thing that does the little dancing hippos and stuff. But it is OBS. It's what you're using. Now, I didn't set this up. I think I said that Sunday night. Casey helped Keith to set this up for me. Casey has the same setup with this side, with the logo for the store and the subs right there. And then when people subscribe or super chat, we have the little hippos. But it is running through OBS. Justin, just Google Hangouts. Yeah, I only started using this on Sunday night. I did Google Hangouts until recently. So if you're not using a third-party program to have any of the snazzy stuff, you could just use Google Hangout. Justin, Poshmark is pretty good. We'll talk. You and I need to talk about Poshmark, I think. I don't want you to, I want you to do well. Okay, so the last pair of jeans, full price. I'm going to show you the back of them first. See if anybody can guess what they are just from looking at the back. How long has the Patagonia shirt been on Poshmark faded? Just out of curiosity. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for coming in and watching me while you're doing other stuff. Okay, so turn around. Miss me! For $6.99. We found these at the new Goodwill. So that was the one really awesome item that we found at the new Goodwill. And I was really excited because a lot of the other Goodwills will mark these up to $10, $15, $20 sometimes. And the fact that they had them on the rack with just the regular little Barbie theme with all the other jeans starting at $6.99 and that didn't have the special tag and it wasn't priced up, I was like, mine. Mine. These are mine. I'm taking them. That is a long time. 4 or 5 months is actually a pretty long time on Poshmark. I don't know what you have or haven't done yet, but I would say if it has likers, the next time there's a closet closeout, maybe drop it 10% so they all get notified and that shipping discount. And offers to likers. Share it to every party it can be shared to. Tracy, yeah, if they're just missing a few rhinestones, I don't even really knock anything off. Maybe $1 or $2. I have best offer on everything though, so I feel like, and on Poshmark I do offers to likers. So a couple missing rhinestones to me isn't worth really bringing it down too much because you know it's going to come down more anyway. Yeah, Chris, sometimes they know what they have and sometimes they don't, so. Holy crap, Bill, that's crazy. But yeah, like Keith's sister used to work at one of the Goodwills out here, and she told me that it was pretty much up to the person working that day. So whoever was working and going through the donations was who was putting the prices on them, and it was kind of up to their discretion. So it's kind of like, I might think Miss Me's are worth 20, and someone like Keith would like, oh, they're just women's jeans, and just tag them normal. So it's at $15. Yeah, price it high. Here's what I would honestly do. I would make it not active, not for sale, your old one. Relist it brand new at like 30. And then make sure it stays at the top of your closet so people see it whenever they go to your closet. Anybody that's sharing you that's going to start at the top is sharing it. You know what I mean? People that share you come in and usually share from top down. So make sure it's right there, like at the front, so everybody's seeing it. And anyone that's sharing you is sharing it. Share it to every party you can. Make sure you're sharing it at least 2 or 3 times a day. And then if it starts collecting likers, you could start doing offers. But I would definitely like end the other one and relist it brand new for 30 and keep it up front. And I think, because sometimes I really think like sometimes people will see something that's priced low and wonder what's wrong with it. It goes both ways. Like sometimes if you price something too high, everyone ignores it and it will never sell. But sometimes when stuff's priced too low, people look at it like it has a low value and they, ooh, what's wrong with that? Why is that so cheap? And they just kind of avoid it because it's priced too low. I have some Kooky jeans that aren't selling, and I have some that went overnight. Sometimes I just never understand why some things will sell quickly and some won't. So I'm through everything that oh no, I'm not. I lied to you guys. Didn't mean to. I forgot about this bag sitting here. We did find some stuff that's new with tags. So I'll show you that real quick. And once I'm through this bag, I'm going to let you guys go. So if you do have any more questions for me, throw them up in the comments now while I show you guys our bag of new with tags. And I will answer you. It does not have to be about this haul. It can be anything if you have questions. These are apartment 9. Skinny, size 14. They were 99 cents. And they have all this distressed on the pockets. And they're new. So they also have the stress on the front. Sorry. There you go. They have like all these rips, the tears, and holes all the way down. And paint marks. I think those are meant to be there. I kind of looked at the store like, I'm not sure. But it looks like they're intentionally placed there. So that's my new with tags. Apartment 9 jeans. Fate or Faded, I do not do store reviews as of yet, but it is something I'm looking to getting into in 2019. I would list high on Poshmark. Always list high on Poshmark. People on there expect offers to likers, and people on there are always willing to pay more. So this is a brand we've never heard of. It's called Whiteout. It was 99 cents. It's a JCPenney, but it's new with tags, and it's a sweater. And I have actually had good luck with Kohl's and JCPenney if you find their stuff new with tags. And for 99 cents. But we find a lot of their stuff. They're JCPenney and Kohl's and like other mall places. And they're new with tags. We have really actually pretty good luck with those. I think that people that like those brands from JCPenney's that can get it online for like 40% of the cost new in the store are more than willing to pay that. Yeah, we're trying to get rid of some of our old inventory too. I'd say probably 100 listings I went in last night on eBay and knocked the prices down. And then this morning we wake up to like 6 offers on them. It's like, well, it's not cheap enough for them yet. They still want a cheaper rate. I guess they want paint on their jeans, yeah. I have several pairs of jeans on Poshmark that have like really weird puff paint and all kinds of weird crap on them. It reminds me of stuff that I would have worn in the 80s or 90s. Yeah, that sweater is nice. It's a men's. Oh, these I bought for myself. I bought myself a new pair of jeans for $1. They're new though. They're new with tags. 2 of my pairs of jeans have rips in them. And I keep saying I'm going to buy patches at Walmart and iron them on. And then the holes get bigger. And I'm like, ugh. Well, I'll just keep wearing them. I'll buy a patch eventually. And I'm just like, you know what? No. If I find jeans that I like in my size, they're petite too. For short hobbits like me. I'm just going to get them. Jeans for 99 cents, right? Alright guys, so we're a little over the hour, but like I said, I had a lot to show you, and I was trying to answer questions as well that you guys wanted to ask. I like to interact with you guys, so I think I'll continue to do my hauls live. I used to always do them pre-recorded, and then I kind of played around towards the end of the year. I think I like doing the haul videos live. I think I like interacting with you guys and hearing your feedback on what I sourced, and answering questions at the same time. I don't even remember which GoDaddy. Justin, can you answer that question? I don't, because like I said, we paid for like 2 years in advance or something. I just use it. It's been so long ago since we picked our GoDaddy account. Alright guys, well I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I did only give you guys an hour notice before I went live, and we were up to 50 of you at one time, so that was pretty awesome. That was amazing. I will be back live Sunday night. I have a very special guest Sunday night, and I might be back live before then, but I'm going to try to put up a video every day this week. They're mostly going to be pre-recorded, but I will be back for my normal Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time show with a very special guest. And speaking of guests, next Sunday, Tim Heck of Heck's Treasures will be on my channel. He is going live tonight at 9:30, by the way. And mods, leave that there. I told Tim he could promote in here tonight for his show, so that's okay. But yeah, Tim will be going up at 9:30 tonight. He's doing a giveaway. He's doing some cool stuff. And then on the 13th, he will be here as a guest where we're going to talk about vintage, antiques, and SEO. And if you haven't subscribed to him yet, please do. He is a goofball, and he's not as family friendly as I am, but he's not out there that you can't watch him with your kids in the room. And he's very knowledgeable about antiques, vintage, SEO, things like that. He does a lot of haul videos. He does a lot of giveaways. He has a Facebook group. He's just really fun. So, Heck's Treasures, catch him tonight at 9:30. And subscribe to him on YouTube so he can get more subscribers. Because that's what we all want, right? Thank you, Bill, for coming in. Thank you, everyone else. Have a good rest of the very first day of 2019. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. We appreciate you here at the Hippo Hut. If you haven't already, please smash the like button before you leave. And if you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe to our channel and help us feed a hungry hippo. You guys can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We're at Flippin' Hippos across the board on all social media. You guys have a good night.